Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Danny Gray to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Abonikanda gets it going right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Again, it's Abonikanda. Has a lane past the 45. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Lance. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun on 3rd down. And in for the Dallas touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
They'll go again with Davis. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's on the move. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Working inside the red zone. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Alert! 56, 56. Half 85, half 85. Half. Where's that?
Davis gets it from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Middle. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
It's third and goal.
So now, here's third and goal.
Half 10. Alert! Half.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Buckle up, it's third and goal.
Go!
Here's Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo! Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Bass now to kick this away. Gray now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A handoff right for Abanikanda. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You could feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go play action here. That one's cut along the left sideline. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
2nd and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Allen. He's got time here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 3rd and 8. Allen setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 42 yards on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff headed left. It's Abanikanda. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. Nabbed along the sideline by Higgins. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down from the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Chubb on the give, headed left. And he gets in, touchdown! The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Look out!
Now Allen. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Handoff here to Davis. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll give up the gut to Abanikanda. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Running once more with a Bonnie Conda. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Bonnie Conda now up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's taken in by Mingo. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Lance. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Aubrey Good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Half. Half 10. What's that?
Blitz coming here. Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Now he loses the ball. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 1. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Alert! 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 What's that?
2nd and 8. He puts some juice on it deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Buys time, rolling right. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They've got a man in motion.
Monday.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Alert! Alert!
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15.
Hey, home. Alert! Middle. You got.
Allen looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Throwing for... Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What's that?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Gray now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now they face 2nd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now off play action. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
On the handoff, here's Davis. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's Allen out of the pistol. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills tie this game at 21. Bass now to kick this away. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bills have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
What's that?
Davis up the middle. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
He'll be the author of that sack in the stat books, Kate, but consider the secondary the true ghostwriters of that play. Their stick-to-itiveness on the back end allowed their group up front to get home and get the sack.
Amendola able to put it through. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Bass now to kick this away. Gray now on the return. Well, some trickery here on the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now we're on with Conda. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here. Throwing off the play fake here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throw on 3rd down. He's got it deep downfield. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And they pick him off again. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 big games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Alert, alert, alert! Half. Alert! Attack!
Allen on third down. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage. Is that?
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. A handoff for Davis running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Stop. Alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a lead just before the end of the third. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Pass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. Connects on the crosser. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Here's Conda. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up second and 2. from the 42. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And they pick him off again! And the Bills are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Middle. What's that?
Davis takes it straight ahead, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills parlay the interception into points. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. Bass now to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's Lance now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 34. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Searches from the pocket.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Here's Lance. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
Still sticking with the passing game. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now it's Lance. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Here he is on 3rd and long. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. Touchdown, Dallas. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's Davis. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills only up by a few. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Look out.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
What's that?
Back to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. Looking, and they got there in time. He's taken down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Now to throw. It is Cup, left side.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Hey, tight. Look out.
Here he is to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Flush down now to his left. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing now. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Abanikanda gets it going right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Buffalo.